welcome to the White Cellar Kitchen. We're here with Chef Alex.
Hello.
And we want to highlight this is one of the only places in Calgary, if not Canada for sure, where you're going to come in and enjoy food. All the food that's prepared here, we're using super high quality artisanal salt, traditional unrefined fats and oils, including
Oh, we got tallow. We
Yeah.
get the tallow from our friends at Gemstone, super high quality. TK Ranch, we get tallow from both of them. We get butter that's 100% pasture raised, so grass finished and on a pasture. Because again, when you hear grass fed, it can be, well, all cows are grass fed. So
right.
we try to make sure that it's as organic as possible. Our extra virgin, first pressed olive oil, some of the best. And I like how you said traditional, because we do use some, at a few recipes, we do use some seed oils, and that's sesame seeds.
Totally.
Right?
And technically coconut, was that a
Yeah.
seed? Well, it's a nut,
Yeah.
but traditional use and of quality extraction process. So literally there are no corners cut. We're using ingredients that we all want to have in our own homes and
Absolutely.
feel really good about eating. So there's no corners cut, and everything's just super
Yeah,
quality.
we got rubber cutting boards, no plastic cutting board. We don't cut on plastic. When we're actually grinding spices or anything hot, we try not to puree anything hot. We usually let it cool in an ice bath process. But if we have to, we use all metal, stainless steel, so we're not as little microplastics as we can.
For sure. All of the water is filtered right down from your chlorine to your pharmaceuticals to your fluoride. All of that is removed and then it's revitalized. We're using heirloom ingredients grown at or above organic standards. Not everything is certified organic, but as long as it meets the ethos of that, could be wild harvested. You're really super big on sourcing local, forming relationships with farmers, whether that's the onions or the chicken or the tallow, like you mentioned.
Everything comes down to that, our time, and it's just such a great feeling. And we even put in our spice blends, there's a little hint of wild oregano to some wild sumac, all these things. It's just, even if it's just a little bit, it's in there. So we're representing our local terroir, as it said.
Another point, the story that came up, from scratch, and everything that we do here in the kitchen is from scratch,
Yes.
to the point where she got a lot more than she bargained with in terms of all these steps to be able to create that. Well, you need to have this ingredient that's fermented for 3 weeks, so you need this other ingredient, right? And it's like we do it all in-house.
Yes.
And then that is just an example of one of the recipes of that from scratch, everything of all these different processes, whether it's pickling, fermenting, smoking, we do all like grinding. It's all from scratch.
Dehydrating and making sure that we note that if we're going to have something fermented that's dehydrated, it's a low temperature dehydration. It takes a lot longer, but I think it's worth it because there's been studies that's showing that freeze drying to low dehydration keeps the probiotics in there. It's just like taking like a probiotic capsule,
Right.
But it's just it's whole food form, so enzymes are there. All the tertiary enzymes and things like that are there for maximum bioavailability. It's a great place to work where my values can finally be, I can explore my values rather than be like, I gotta
Compromise.
I gotta compromise on this. Yeah, so it's great to know that we're using the best possible that we can for everything.